Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, when the former Nairobi governor, Mike SONKO, was declared the winner of Nairobi gubernatorial seat, we saw him starting to work closely with the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. Remember Ruto after 2017 election, alianza kupiga siasa. So SONKO was part of that team. To an extent that even when SONKO was removed from office, he still continued to work with William Samoei Ruto. To an extent, even some of us believe that SONKO has decided even to die with Ruto, no matter what he will go through in President Uhuru Kenyatta's government. And even there was a time when SONKO had been kicked from the office. He was somewhere in Machakos County in UDA rally when he decided to lecture President Uhuru Kenyatta in that rally. So we believe that SONKO was going to work with William Ruto, even if President Uhuru Kenyatta will not work with Ruto. So SONKO had a role to play in UDA party because he had the same character that we see someone like Ndindi Nyoro, Rigathi Gachagua, Kimani Ichung'wah are playing in William Samoei Ruto camp. But yesterday, SONKO decided to break the bad news to the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto by making an informed decision to join Wiper Party, chama ya Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, as a live member. And this is what Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, the Wiper Party leader, shared on his Facebook page after receiving Mike SONKO at Wiper Party office. The Buffalo gang is growing by the day. This evening, flanked by Wiper Democratic Movement Chairman Chirau Ali Mwakwere, Secretary General Shakila Abdallah, Kitui Senator Enoch Wambua, and Embakasi South MP Julius Mawadhe, we received the immediate former Nairobi Governor Mike SONKO to the family, to Wiper family. Welcome home, brother. That is Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka receiving Mike SONKO. First of all, I wanted to listen to Mike SONKO when he was still a strong supporter of the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto, while addressing President Uhuru Kenyatta, and then we are going to continue with this conversation. Now, it is obvious William Ruto has lost one of the important person who could bring value to William Samoei Ruto camp when it comes to the Ukambani votes. And I'm going to explain to you all about that. But before we go deep into that, I have a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, if we start with the obvious reason, is that Governor SONKO is coming from Ukambani region. And if you look at UDA party, SONKO was appearing as the most senior politician from Ukambani in UDA party, having served as the Nairobi senator and Nairobi governor. So you can't compare SONKO value in UDA to what Johnson Muthama is taking to the UDA party. Secondly, if you put a comparison between Johnson Muthama and Mike SONKO, it is obvious that SONKO brings more value to this party because, and again, if you try to compare these two leaders, Mike SONKO and Johnson Muthama, SONKO is a street politician. He can easily popularize a party if you give him a chance to do so. Ataongea na wananchi and they can easily follow the direction he's giving. But now look at Johnson Muthama, a man who easily get angry, a man who can go physical, even in public, fighting other leaders. There was a time alikuwa anataka kupiga Kalonzo mangumi kwa kanisa. So SONKO is more acceptable compared to Johnson Muthama. And therefore, it was clear that Sonko can bring some youth, women, and even senior people to UDA party than what Muthama can do. So all this has gone. Again, Sonko was bringing the Nairobi factor to William Samoei Ruto. Remember, there are not enough challenges in Nairobi even to manage electing an MCA. But now, Ruto having Mike SONKO, definitely in one way or another, in as much Kalonzo is there even on the other side, Mike SONKO can manage to bring some good number of Ukambani people, the Kamba community, to UDA party. It was possible because within Nairobi, Sonko has a voice. So this was going to add value to William Samoei Ruto, Nairobi politics. But all this has gone. So if Ruto was focusing on Ukambani factor in Nairobi, then he has lost that constituency. There's no one who can convince Wakamba that William Ruto's side is the best for us. And that task was better to be done by Mike SONKO. But that one has now gone. Now, and again, because you're looking at Mike SONKO as an individual and the value he was bringing to UDA party, SONKO has always come out as a philanthropist person, especially on camera. He has done it very well. To an extent, we have so many people who are convinced that Mike SONKO is a man who understands the common mwananchi. He understands the suffering of common mwananchi. They regard him as a hustler, a man who can help the needy without having a second thought. So that is Mike SONKO. Many people believe in him. And this is the factor that SONKO was also bringing to William Samoei Ruto's side as an individual, because he has already created a name for himself. He is a populist politician. So this is a factor that he was also again bringing to the UDA party. You need such people. Such that when you get somewhere to a rally, they are easily acceptable. Utaona watu akimpigia makofi akiongea. Because definitely he comes out as the man of the people. So that value already has gone. Because now Mike SONKO has decided to join Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. And again also, Mike SONKO is a man of his own means. If you get SONKO on your side, he will not depend on you for campaign resources. SONKO has his own means. He's not a poor man. He can manage to fund a successful campaign, well-oiled. So that factor has already gone. Now largely Ruto is remaining with the people who are going to depend on him, especially for campaign money. But SONKO could manage to run a rally even without input of William Samoei Ruto, whether in Nairobi or in Ukambani region. So that factor again has gone with Mike SONKO. So when you put these things together, I can easily conclude and say that the Ukambani constituency has run away from William Samoei Ruto. If there were people who were supposed to vote for Ruto or who are going to vote for Ruto, definitely they were going to vote for Ruto because of the people of Ukambani in the UDA party. The senior most was Mike SONKO. He has left. Johnson Muthama will add no value to William Samoei Ruto ticket. So, Ruto will not manage to convince the Ukambani people to vote for him because they are seeing, if you look at Governor Alfred Mutua, Kivutha Kibwana, Charity Ngilu, and Stephen Kalonzo himself, then the former Nairobi Governor Mike SONKO are saying that the direction Ukambani people are taking ni Azimio. So, who else can convince this community to vote for William Samoei Ruto? I want you to answer that question in the comment section. Because in my view, I'm convinced that there's no way Ruto will get votes in Ukambani. Because our tribes matter, and therefore if he don't have the tribemen from Ukambani who can help him to get the number, then there is no way he can manage to get the Ukambani numbers. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. So let us have a continuation of this conversation through the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you, and see you in our next video.